TV lineup a couple weeks ago.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And Devin Booker, the youngest player to ever score 70 in a single game. Shaq, how impressive is that?
You know, it's so impressive that even Kyrie Irving mentioned that Booker's got the it factor. Might set a few more records before it's done, Ernie.
Yeah, I believe so. In today's game, you can't have enough shooting. And Booker's also a pretty sneaky playmaker. Sneaky. Doesn't really show it all the time. Just sneaky.
You know who else has the it factor?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan. We're going courtside. He's got the call.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
You know, they worked hard, they drew fouls, but they just couldn't convert at the line.
I think that's the most frustrating thing, right? You've earned the opportunity to take those free throws, and you don't cash in at the line.
We're right around the halfway point of the season, Doris. This is often when we see the better teams really begin to shift gears and surge ahead.
Yeah, we certainly have a better feel for who the contenders might be. We still have a long way to go, obviously, and teams will have some lulls and then some high points, and you've got to be able to weather all of those things But the reality is we have a greater understanding of who has the necessary offensive and defensive components to compete at a championship level.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Warren is out there with Ayton. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Bridges, and the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Warren. Connects on the 17-footer.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Shoots from the elbow. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pulls up on the wing. Rondo, no good.
Scoreless after 4 shots. Wow.
Bridges, no one around him. They get the rebound, and the shot is good.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Bridges. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Bridges against James. LeBron is doubled. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Johnson finds Booker. Warren with the ball. Bridges with it. Here's Johnson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Igor Kokoshkov. David, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, they need to get back on defense. He said the challenge of facing a fast break team like this is limiting transition points. And he told his players, if you're not running, you're sitting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ayton. After LeBron James's miss. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Lakers trail by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Rondo makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
Johnson can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And Tyler Johnson, undrafted out of Fresno State back in 2014. One of those lunch pail players. Didn't take him long to make his mark in the NBA.
James looking it over. Rebound by the Suns.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
Bridges against James. Bridges shot. Good. Here's Ingram. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. To the left side wing. Warren against Kuzma. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Kuzma, that's good.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Suns leading by 4. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Booker, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Pass to Bridges, now Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doris in 2022, they can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Lakers trail by 6. James kicks to Ingram. Down low. And it's McGee with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now here's Ayton, guarded by McGee. Pass to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over LeBron. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
Well, you hope they learn from the experience, and it's a shame it had to come at the expense of a loss because they did play well enough to win.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Off target from 3-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Bridges. Johnson surveying the floor. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, all the tools. When you're talking about Booker, he's got everything he needs to be one of the league's great scorers.
James against Bridges. James, no good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. We've talked about what it takes to be a great head coach, Doris. Qualities that you think are paramount to the success, for instance, of an assistant coach.
Maybe the most important attribute to an assistant coach would be coaching with your heart and soul like it's your job on the line every night, not just the head coach's job. Right? If you pour your heart and soul into something and make that head coach's job easier, then you've functioned appropriately. And the other thing it's allowed you to do is it's allowed you to accelerate your growth. You're constantly thinking, what would I do in this situation? That helps you in the long term.
Love that perspective. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Los Angeles. Chard comes in for Ingram.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Here's Hart. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Here's Chandler. The pass to Hart. Chandler trying to free himself up to end the run, and the layup is up and in. Chandler's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, because of his length and toughness, so difficult to stop Chandler from converting off the window.
Oubre kicks to Booker. Passes it to Holmes. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 11.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Oh!
Wow. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. The Lakers on offense. Here's Kuzma. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Dragan Bender.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. And Phoenix also making a switch. Daniels is checked in. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. And again, the Lakers no good.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. And here's Kuzma. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Knocked away. Bender the pass to Crawford. Over Hart. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Now Ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Hart has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Phoenix leading by 6. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Daniels.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Suns. He's off on that one, and it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to Hart. Baseline J on the way. The offensive rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Oubre, no one around him. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. In the corner, it's Oubre. All sorts of time, and that one is good.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Inside, Holmes with the steal. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. To the inside. Here's Crawford. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
For Los Angeles, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Jackson's checked in for Phoenix. That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. 27 seconds left in the first. Crawford kicks to Jackson. Here's Oubre. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's 7 points for Kelly Oubre. Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Stevenson. He has 5. Down low. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Back to the action after this work. From undrafted to $50 million man, Tyler Johnson talked about what it felt like when he finally hit it big.
I think when I finally heard that number, when they put the offer sheet on there and said $50 million, I mean, that's well documented that, I kind of got sick. I just know the journey that it took me to get here. It was a little bit overwhelming. So, I threw up.
And credit Johnson's work ethic, Greg, putting himself in position to earn that big payday.
Great to see an underdog make it. And that's the kind of contract that truly changes your life forever.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
Brandon Ingram's out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his 2nd season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. No good on the free throw. Well, Doris, at times out there, things get a little heated. Some people feel like the whistle's being blown too quickly on some of these technical fouls. What do you think?
I would actually completely disagree, Kevin. I think there are certain players who are given far too much latitude and others for whom the whistle does come too quickly. So I think it would be better and more helpful to the officials, the teams, and also the fans to understand what is and what does cross a line. Because to me, there's no consistency. There's a lot of confusion. And I think it works both ways. Sometimes too long of a leash, sometimes too short.
Excellent appraisal. Crawford against Ball. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lakers trail by 6. Stevenson outside. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Stevenson missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. Kicks it to Daniels. Outside Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, this guy is developing more and more of an interior game, and I like watching Josh Jackson convert this close to the cup.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Daniels. And it's McGee with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Back to Crawford. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Warren comes in for Oubre, and it's Tyler Johnson in for Troy Daniels.
Well, Josh Jackson, the number 4 pick in the draft, despite having a little bit of a raw offensive game. But you think about his motor, the competitiveness, the intensity, what a high ceiling here.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Johnson can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 8. Stevenson outside. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Warren. And it's Ingram missing. And talking about Jackson, he wasn't the only member in his family to play college basketball in Kansas.
Right. His mom didn't go to the same school as Josh. Started out at the community college there. But eventually she transferred to a Division I school. Actually got a WNBA tryout. There's great basketball talent that runs in this family, guys.
Johnson outside. He kicks to Warren. Over Stevenson. Off the left rim and out. Lakers shooting around 41% on the night. Ingram passes to Stevenson. It's hauled in by Warren. Suns leading by 8. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Crawford. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
The Suns have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And how about as a group? 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
LeBron's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Free throw drops for Crawford. We've seen, Doris, the NBA take a very active role in growing the game internationally. Talk about some of the specifics you've seen in that regard.
Well, I think you have a great leader at the top in Adam Silver who understands that the game is growing on an international stage. It's becoming increasingly popular. And so you see NBA teams going over and playing regular season games in different countries. That's one particular way. Then you have the NBA Cares initiative, which when those teams are over there, they can go out and build basketball academies. NBA in Africa is a once-a-year trip, and they bring 2 teams of NBA players. Think about some of the players off of that continent where they have turned into legit stars. So I think it's important that the game continue to develop, and I love that the NBA considers it part of their responsibility.
Hart kicks the ball. 5 to shoot. Shoots a fader. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The feed to Crawford. Stolen by McGee. Jackson against Ingram. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jamal Crawford.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that height around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Inside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Here's James, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the middle, here's Bridges. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feed. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Rondo scanning the floor. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Ayton, and the shot goes in. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton, sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Pass to James. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns. Warren's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Knocked loose. Rondo finds McGee. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. McGee's got 6.
And Rondo is a dime dropper. One of the best passing point guards our game has ever seen.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Chandler's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Bender is checked in for Tyler Johnson. Rondo against Booker. At the elbow, Chandler. Here's Hart. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Warren. On the wing, Booker. Baseline jumper, and he nails the jumper. 6 points for him.
Very rare for a guy to enter the league with such a polished mid-range shot. Booker, so impressive.
James in the post. He's covered by Warren. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Pull-up jumper. No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 10, and they're running. And they double up James. The shot. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by James.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Booker with it. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Warren. Launches a 3. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Warren against LeBron. Shoots over Warren, and there's another one for the Lakers.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Kicks it out to Booker. Over Hart. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Back to Rondo. Here's Hart. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Ayton. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Ayton. Kelly Oubre comes in for Warren. And it's Troy Daniels in for Bridges. Daniels passes to Holmes. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. 18 feet out. The shot by Rondo is no good. Phoenix leading by 9. And here's Oubre. He's got 11. The drive by Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
Chandler throws it down.
Kevin, it is so tough trying to keep Tyson Chandler from scoring. Even when you hit him, that upper body strength allows him to go right through it.
And Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft. What's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
Now Kuzma. 8 points for him. Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Oubre. James, no good. Phoenix leading by 9. Daniels with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the dunk by James.
This is where the defense says, uh-oh, because LeBron James is cooking.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Daniels kicks to Bender. Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, I think the best part of his tremendous three-point ability as a big man is just how much it stretches the defense.
Now, here's Kuzma. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Another miss by James. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Booker looking around. Pass to Holmes. Over to the left wing. Here's Oubre. Misses the 3. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, sometimes you get too comfortable playing at home. This team played tonight like it's no urgency. And now they dug themselves a hole, and the energy level to get out of it is going to be extraordinary. We'll see if they come out of the tunnel with some fire in the second half, because they're going to need it.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's the Suns with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Second half underway. Here's who Igor Kokoshkov's got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Holmes, and it's Johnson in at the point guard. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. In the corner, it's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Let's say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Phoenix leading by 12. Out to the right wing. Here's Bridges. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Los Angeles guys shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Rondo against Johnson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 8.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Holmes passes to Bridges. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix. Rondo against Johnson. And Kuzma has it in the corner. With the teardrop. And it's Ayton with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. And the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Josh Jackson's checked in for the Suns. James in the post. Defended by Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron has been in his prime for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen?
The Lakers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. Free throw good, James. And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
Phoenix leading by 12. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker outside. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Pass to LeBron. Launches it. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up. The Lakers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw good, James.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Suns leading by 13. It's stolen by Rondo. And the pass to Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Booker. Ingram passes to McGee to the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. McGee's got 8 points.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And guys, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Johnson kicks to Booker. Passes it to Bridges. Johnson outside. Here's Ayton. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 13. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's the Lakers.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Bridges. Johnson in the corner. Rebound the Lakers.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Hart the pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Bridges against James. Booker outside. Here's Bridges. Off target with his 3. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. James against Bridges. And there's the pass to Hart. And stolen by Ayton. Booker left side. No one near him. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And that's now 18 points for Devin Booker. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. James. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Here's Booker. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
James in the post. Defended by Bridges. The shot's good. 23 points for LeBron.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
Suns leading by 11. Passes to Ayton. Kicks to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Pass to Bridges. The tray. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to guard him on the line, but that's just a matter of whether he could knock it down, and he does.
Here's LeBron. Whoa!
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Bridges. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from LeBron.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
Phoenix calls timeout. Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Ball. Phoenix also making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Bridges. Crawford comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Troy Daniels in for Tyler Johnson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Crawford's got 11 points. Lakers trail by 12. Outside Rondo. To the middle, here's Chandler, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
That right there is about the sheer size and length of Chandler. Forces you to foul even when you're trying to play solid defense.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Free throw, Chandler.
Let's remember, back in 2001, Tyson Chandler was picked 2nd overall. You'll love that he won a title with the Mavericks as the starting center. And how about the longevity? Really impressive.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Jackson. He's off on the second. And when you think about Chandler, tremendous high school player in Compton, California, but initially grew up on a farm.
Yeah, young Tyson milking cows, slopping pigs, cultivating crops. How about he's nearly 6 feet tall at age 9, and once he got to the city, he became one of the more storied high school players in the LA area, and then goes on to do great things in the pros. What a story, what a journey.
Lakers trail by 13. James kicks to Ingram. Outside Rondo. In the corner, it's James. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W. Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Here's Oubre. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Oubre's got 13. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Timeout called the Lakers. And the Lakers with some changes. Lance Stevenson comes in for James. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hart. Warren against Stevenson. Shoots over Warren. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day. And now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
Here's Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 15. Ingram kicks to Rondo. Pass to Chandler. Back to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Chandler. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint, here's Crawford. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 13 points in the game.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Right side, Rondo. Here's Chandler. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix leading by 17. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Here's Oubre. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Bender, he's checked in for the Suns. And here is Ball. Stevenson outside. Shoots over Warren. Los Angeles with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Booker.
And this is the kind of performance that everyone talks about seeing in person. The way he's attacked the defense with no hesitation. The tough shots he's taken and made. Just a masterpiece. When he gets it going, he can put up some big numbers. And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
It's Ingram on the wing. He kicks it to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game. Suns leading by 20. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Chandler with the block.
Now, this is a guy who's always been able to get off the floor quickly, and Chandler gets all of that shot attempt right there.
Ball with the bucket. .107 left in the third. The pass to Daniels. Warren dishes to Daniels. Down low, here's Crawford. Makes it off the glass. Crawford's got 15.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
And the Suns making a change here. Holmes checked in. Poked away. Oubre passes to Warren. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Ingram comes with the double team. Holmes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 8.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Daniels. Stevenson drives in. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Lonzo Ball. And Stevenson is out there with Ingram. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Chandler in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Stolen by Warren. Here's the break. Crawford, no one around him. Rebounded by the Lakers. Chandler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Stevenson. Covered by Oubre. The 17-footer. That one off the back iron and out. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Inside. Feeds to Warren. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Warren's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Phoenix. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Chandler throws it down.
You know, defensively, you have to contract to take away the over-the-top lob to Chandler.
Suns leading by 20. Now Crawford. Indoors last summer, we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Okay. I've recorded that comment. Warren finds Crawford, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Ball, the pass to Chandler. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Ball. Floats one up. Good D by Booker.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Crawford, guarded closely. This one for 3. No good from Booker. Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bullock kicks to Ingram. Left side, Chandler. And that one's good. Ingram.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Timeout call. The Suns. Doors with a more punitive luxury tax. Draft picks with their cost-controlled salaries. never more important than they are today.
No doubt, Kevin. I think teams are very hesitant to part with first-round picks because they have been critical. But I think you also have to consider the second-round picks as being valuable assets. Think about the Golden State Warriors. In each of the last 2 years, they have purchased for money a second-round pick from another organization. And both times, those players ended up being critical parts of the rotation. Every draft pick, first or second round, has value.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bridges comes in for Oubre, and it's Johnson in for Jamal Crawford. And there's Booker on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists in the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's Chandler high post. Ingram right side. Stolen by Warren. Booker right side. Shoots over ball. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to Ingram. Over Warren. That shot off the mark. The Suns go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Bullock passes to Ingram. Back to Bullock. For today's defensive schemes, Doris, which are more valuable in your opinion? Great on-ball defenders or great help defenders?
Well, I think you need both, obviously. I think anytime you can pressure the ball to a high level, I think that's very disruptive at the point of attack. But I also think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs, there's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away. So you need both quality types of defenders to me to have a high-level defense, Kev.
I agree. It begins with an on-ball defender and usually evolves into a help defender. I mean, you can't do one without the other.
Agreed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And guys, Devin Booker getting great praise from some big-time players. Kyrie Irving says he raises his game to another level against high-level teams. Now he needs consistency, gentlemen.
And the first one drops. And, of course, Booker put 70 on the Celtics one evening. That obviously made quite an impression.
Well, I remember Jaylen Brown saying he doesn't have a conscience. He can shoot it with no remorse. He has a green light, and that's what makes it tough. Sounds like he had to guard him that night.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jackson against Kuzma. Shoots it. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 17 points here in the second half. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Kuzma. James against Bridges. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just one in the first.
Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And it's Rondo in the corner. Drains the three-pointer.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Kicks it to Ayton. Jackson passes to Melton. Booker with it. To the wing right side. Bridges. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fires from 14. Jump shot is good that time. And it's 29 points for LeBron.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Took him no time at all on that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The dish to McGee. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Melton passes to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
James, that's a two-pointer. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the inside, and stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Here's McGee, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Look at the state of the game. International leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad, and I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
You're just assuming at this point every shot he takes, it's going to go in. What a shooting performance.
Back to James. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
But they'll get another chance. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Bridges. Hart, no good. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Here's Hart. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. The drive by Jackson. The rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hart. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, since the break, his efficiency has gone up a notch, looking really polished now.
The pass to Bender. He kicks it to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over to the left wing. Here's Melton. He's covered by Rondo.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you, always has his head on a swivel.
Milton passes to Bender. Outside Jackson. Passes to Bridges. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Phoenix calls timeout. A lot of times late in the season, Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer, and it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Suns leading by 23. Now here's Johnson. Outside Warren. Bridges kicks to Johnson. And there's the feed to Ayton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the shots coming up.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Lakers. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Doris, when you view international basketball, 13 and 14-year-olds playing in academies, some players turning pro overseas at 16, would something like that work in this country?
You know what, Kevin? I'm not necessarily for something like this. What I do believe is the NBA could become more involved across the board, and we should have more uniformity in basketball in general. And I think one of the ways to do that is to make sure we set up some sort of basketball committee across the different levels of basketball, starting with youth, going to high school, into college, then the semi-professional sort of basketball leagues out there, or the formative leagues like the G League, and then the NBA. I think we just need to look at the game in its totality and create some measure of uniformity. But frankly, I don't love the idea of 13 and 14-year-olds leaving their home to go to, quote, sport academies.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Some changes for Phoenix. Dragan Bender, he's checked in for Ayton. Josh Jackson comes in for Bridges. And it's Crawford in for Booker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Suns leading by 23. Johnson outside. Now here's Bender. He's covered closely. Johnson, a wide open look. No good, shot missing. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
Boy, with all the work he did at the offensive end, it seemed to me to take a toll on the defenders. They could neither match his energy nor his intensity.
Here's the Suns with the ball. Here's Crawford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Ingram kicks to Stevenson. Shoots a fader. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Troy Daniels.
And so here's Phoenix. Johnson outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jamal, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We have good players. We have a good coach. I mean, he put us in good positions to succeed. Our players play for each other. We don't care about who scores, and we're a real team.
Yeah, there was a lot of flow out there tonight. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.